Hi everyone, it's Leonor. Welcome to Soul Searching Tarot. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for coming by. If you're viewing me for the first time, I do integrate astrology as well as tarot card reads and spiritual messages. Thank you for all those who have subscribed to my channel. I appreciate you coming back. And for those who haven't subscribed, please do so. I always love for these messages to circulate. So the more views I get, likes, subscriptions, blah, 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 the more the message circulates. And that's important to me and to my viewers, especially if it resonates. Well, anyway, folks, I'm doing something different, but not different. Different on my channel, but not really. I mean, Jesus, all my reads are usually about relationships, but I wanted to timestamp this particular read. I don't know why. I was just called to do so, and I'm going to timestamp it for this month, okay? So it's a relationship read. I don't know what's going to come out of these cards. I don't know. I never know, right? So let's find out. Today I'm going to be using my Edgar Allan Poe, and I'm going to clarify it with my TV series tarot. All right, let's get started. Yeah, so again, this is a relationship read for November 4th through the 16th. First card, the Chariot, the Hermit, and my Queen of Pentacles. They are all in the reverse. All right. I sense stubbornness with all these three energies. Okay, so there's some type of stubbornness going on within someone. Someone here is older, 35 to 55. And listen, I'm not calling you old, okay? I have people that view me that are younger. So because I see the Hermit and the Queen of Pentacles, I'm prompted to say that there's an older energy here. Okay? Mature, distinguished, elegant, I don't know, whatever. The point is 35 to 55. It could be even older than 55. And I'm prompted to say that because of my Queen of Pentacles and my Hermit. These are people that know who they are, meaning they've built up some character throughout the years, okay? And even if you are 35 or 45, you know, there are some people that are lost and still really haven't built up a character for whatever reason that may be. Maybe that's their journey in life. Maybe their journey in life is to be more mature, you know, in their 40s. But then we have people that are in their 30s and they're much more mature than people in their 40s or 50s. And why is that? It's because they built character throughout the years. You know, they rolled with the punches. They almost gave up, but they picked themselves up and dust themselves off. So my group right here is 35 plus. Now, I've just started the reading, so I don't throw out ages. But you could be dealing with someone that age, okay, if you are younger than 35, right? Someone here is planning to do I don't know why I pick up hair salon. Somebody may work at a hair salon, maybe a barber, a hair cutter, Leonor. Just say hair cutter. All right, but nevertheless, they were all in the reverse. So I have here Cancer, Virgo, and any earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. I don't know. I also sense Scorpio, but I also, it's not just Scorpio I sense with my Chariot. I sense Scorpio energy, like a resurrection, a return. But it could be any water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. I sense that there's two people, two energies around you. It is a relationship read, so you take it as a relationship read, okay? Whether you are having sex with this person, not having sex with this person, used to have sex with this person, their family members, their bloodlines, like co-workers, friend, in-laws. There's two people. I sense that they're not leaving you alone for whatever reason that may be. It could be money issues, money ties. Someone here is lost without you. So X is what I guess what I'm sensing. If it's a current lover, current partner, you're not paying too much attention to this person. All right, I'm picking up those things and I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to clarify it because I can't get any more. I mean, I'm sure I can, but let's just move on with the reading. To clarify it, I have my 10 of Wands, my 8 of Wands, and my 9 of Wands. Interesting. 8, 9, 10 Wands. 8, 9, 10. Huge fire sign energy. Doesn't have to be. Aries, Leo, Sag, if that means anything to you. The only one that was in the upright was my my 8 of Wands. Okay. Well, my 8 of Wands. Okay, hold on. This is this is what I said before. Somebody wanting to come towards you. Somebody may come with a gift. If not just communication, contact, both. I sense someone works with someone or used to work with someone. So this could be a work relationship. I sense money ties, and I'm going to go into co-worker or former co-worker, former boss, whatever. There's contact. Some of you may be waiting for an interview, either waiting for to be called for an interview or waiting for a response. You're not going to get the job. You're not going to get you're not going to get called with the 9 of Wands. I'm sorry. I'm just giving out the message. You're not going to get called. I sense if I have to say, because I know it's very broad. This doesn't pertain to all of you, but I know all of you are not applying for a job or waiting for a phone call to get interviewed. But if I had to narrow it down, it's somewhere in the city, whoever that pertains to, somewhere in a big city. Okay? Don't ask me what profession that is. If you apply for a job to work in the city, then I'm talking to you. But don't give up. Please, my 9 of Wands is here. This is opportunity, okay? Opportunity, opportunity, opportunity. It's there. So don't give up. And I'm sorry to hear if it was a passion of yours, because it looks like it was with my 8 of Wands. Like a passion of yours that you really wanted, but When I see my Nine of Wands, it's there's something else out there for you, bigger and better, is what I'm sensing. Okay, because this is a Nine of Wands. All right, that's all I'm getting from that. I'm sorry. That's all I'm getting from it. Second spread. I have the Temperance, Four of Wands, the Empress, Ace of Swords, there's someone here that may get pregnant in the next 2 to 4 weeks, or may find out you're pregnant in the next 2 to 4 weeks. I'm picking up random messages today. What is going on, Mercury? All right. it's like a message read, and you know, I'm trying to get a storyline, but it's more of a message read. This is interesting. All right. Yeah, I see it here with all these cards. All right, my Temperance, Four of Wands, Empress, and Ace of Swords. You'll find out that you're pregnant, or got someone pregnant in the next 2 to 4 weeks. All right, congratulations. If it's a surprise, congratulations. If it's not a surprise, congratulations. I hope everything goes well. It looks like it will be. Some of you are expecting a female. All right. Anyway, moving on, Spirit. Let's see. What else can I get? So I have the Temperance. Somebody, 2 majors are in the reverse again. So I have another 2 majors that came out in the reverse. It's pretty significant here. Not just because they're in the reverse, but I have 4 majors. And I'm almost halfway through the reading. Okay, so I got the Hermit, Chariot, Temperance, Empress, Taurus, Libra, Saggy, Virgo, Cancer. Aries stands out to me here too, as well as any fire sign, like I said. All right. Someone that you were with, I'm gonna say soulmate. For now, I'm gonna say soulmate, with the Temperance and the Four of Wands. There's a cycle that you need to close with this person. I don't know if this is a person that you go back and forth with, meaning make up to break up type of back and forth. A cycle that needs to be broken. It seems that there's no balance in the relationship for whatever reason that may be. It's a serious relationship. Meaning it means a lot to you, whether you are not, whether you're with this person or not, it does mean a lot to you. With the Four of Wands, both of you, in a soul level, at a soul level. So that's why I want to say soulmate, because it's this very soulmate energy. So whether you want to admit that this person's your soulmate or not, that's fine. It doesn't matter. It's just that both of you are connected at a very soul level, past life. So with the Temperance here, there's healing that needs to be addressed between the both of you. It could be individually, but I think because of individual issues and or traumas, it affected the relationship. And this could mean so many things, right? It could mean just maybe someone has a communication problem, or maybe someone is still hurt by the harsh words you still said, back in June. It could also be that someone was caught cheating, or they just moved on. I sense someone moved on. As soon as the relationship fizzled out, someone just moved on to someone else. That could have caused a rift. No contact, anger, sadness, hurt. But I just want to let you know that the universe is saying you have to close this cycle to heal your relationship. And this may help you individually, heal individually. I sense a lot of you may have some type of heart chakras closed off. And does that mean that you don't love yourself or anyone? It doesn't mean that. Maybe I could go as far as saying I don't love that. I could go as far as saying that you may not love this person. This hermit that we saw from the beginning. An older energy. I'm sensing someone here is older in the relationship. What I'm saying is someone has no faith in love anymore, whether it's between you and this person or just going forward, moving, from now on, moving forward. Love is not my priority anymore, is what you're saying to yourself. So there's healing that needs to be done here for you to move on and not think so negative. I think honestly this is both of you though. This is what I mean. This is the soul connection, that this is both of you. Both of your heart chakras are closed in different ways. And maybe, you moved on to another relationship or they moved on to another relationship. It does not mean that their chakras, their heart chakras are open at all, because the relationship between you and this person is stuck in limbo. It's stuck in the past, and it's frozen. Because the cycle wasn't closed. Okay, let me explain what I'm trying to say. I'm talking to two people who were in a relationship that are not in contact with each other. However, there will be contact. More than usual, because if you're having contact with this person, I know it's little to none. If you don't have contact with this person, you don't have contact with this person. June is coming up with the summer months, maybe late spring. Might have been the last time you spoke to this person. I'm just picking that up. Doesn't have to be. There's a soulmate of yours that you were with that wants to communicate with you. If it's vice versa, it's vice versa. There has to be some type of communication, because you're getting a chance to heal not only the relationship but yourself And even if they don't want to work on themselves, that's fine. The advice in these 3 cards right now, some of you may be married to this person. Some of you may be in business with this person or were in business with this person. Some of you have a child in common with this person. Doesn't have to be. Commitment for sure in the past. This wasn't a fling. One of you have to be the bigger person in order to close out this contract, this soul contract. A soul contract with my Ace of Swords. And the Empress. The Empress is here because it's Libra. It's the 7th house. So even though I picked up a couple of characteristic traits with this is just telling me the 7th house. Repairing relationships. This entire spread here. Repairing relationship. The 7th house is Libra. It's all about relationships. Doesn't matter. All kinds. Enemies, friends, lovers, family. There needs to be a talk between the both of you. A serious one that will clear some issues, if not one big one. It's going to happen. I don't know who's going to make the first call. I feel like someone already tried to reach out and it didn't go so well because my temperance was in the reverse. But that's because someone needs to heal or the relationship itself needs to heal. I'm going to move on. I think we got the gist of that. Let's see. Let's clarify it. I have my Queen of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. Okay. Well, yeah, if this is not clarity, I don't know what is. Sorry guys, I'm just putting a little bit of chapsticks. Chapstick. Listen, someone's not going to be very friendly here because of the healing situation going on here. Someone likes to avoid conversation. That's the problem. Someone's going to avoid conversation, and it's not that it's not like they're not going to talk to you or you're not going to talk to them. It's more like I'm going to avoid the subject. You don't mind, do you? I'm telling you right now, from what I'm picking up from this reading, is that there is a cycle that needs to be closed. There's a soulmate energy happening, okay, that you can't. All right, I'm not saying, listen, free will is free will. Whatever, you do what you want to do. You have to pay for it in the next lifetime. But if you're not ready to talk to this person, and I sense that this reading is telling me that right now, whether you're ready or not, it's going to happen. You need to face what happened between both of you, and it's not going to be a pretty situation whatsoever. I sense that people, some of you may have your voices, arguments. Let's just put it that way. Arguments. There's going to be an argument. And it has a lot to do with someone being independent and single. This is crazy. I think there's miscommunication here big time with both of you. There's miscommunication. But this is the thing, because there's miscommunication with both of you, it's spirits telling you, hey, folks, you guys are soulmates. Whether you want to work it out in this lifetime or not, that's fine. It doesn't matter. We don't care if you have sex with each other ever again. But you guys need to close out a cycle that's been happening for lifetime after lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. The angels are not happy with one of you, if not both. Someone here is being very stubborn, okay? Because I hadn't mentioned stubbornness in the very beginning. And that's not a good healing factor for individually. That's not good, because that means you can't communicate. So if you can't communicate with your soulmate, who I sense one of you is actually the bigger person, not for nothing. But there's healing that needs to be done between the both of you. And if someone walks away with the same notion that, you know, whatever, this relationship still sucks, or you still suck, and you know what, I don't care, and you know, I heard what you had to say, but you know, this is how I really feel anyway, that's fine. Let it go. With my Nine of Pentacles, just let it go. Take in what they have to say and let it go. Even if it sounds really ugly and disgusting, let it go. Maybe they need to say those words right now with my Queen of Swords. They need to dig up dirt, okay? They need to take out skeletons out of their closets, or you need to address their skeletons in the closet. Either way, someone is not going to be very mature about it, but that's okay. Spirit's saying that's okay, because that's part of the healing process. All right. I'll stop there. Last spread. Then I have my Three of Wands, the Death card, and then my Ace of Wands. Ooh, I sense sexual healing. Ooh. I do. Ooh. Let me tell you something. Listen, I don't timestamp my videos, but I wanted to do a little energy read anyway, because the energy is so strong at this Scorpio season. Scorpio, speaking of Scorpio season. You're going to have sex with this person. I feel like I just contradicted myself. I know I didn't contradict. I didn't contradict myself. You're contradicting yourself, because here it is. Either you or this other person is like, nah, no, you mean nothing to me, and that's not the case. They want to be with you so bad. Listen, this person's been waiting to be embraced by you, to be nurtured, to be just in the bed sheets, okay, or wherever it is that you do it. I used to do it. But all jokes aside, listen, you're having sex in the next couple of Sorry, I'm sorry. Leonor, stop acting like a little girl, okay? Okay. You're having sex in the next couple of weeks, okay? You're having sex with this person in the next couple of weeks. And if it's not sex, it's a talk about getting back together. And the passion is so strong between the both of you. It's disgusting, really, and I mean that in a good way. The passion between the both of you is so hot that one of you is just denying it. But, like I may be talking to you and you're like, well, Leonor, I do feel, passionate, even though this person did me wrong or is immature. I do still feel a lot of passion for this person. And even if you don't, once they communicate with you, with my 8 of Wands, because it's going to happen. Once you start communicating with each other, and I don't know how that's going to happen. I feel like it's going to be very like a small contact that's going to spread out like a little wildfire, a little candle that's going to just spread out. That's fine, even if you don't get to be in bed with each other. Because this is hot, passionate sex. I'm sorry. That's too much. This is like sex. But even if you don't, for those who don't, that's fine. There's going to be talk about a reconciliation. Because somebody here has transformed themselves. And I sense after this argument or after this clarity, this talk, and all the skeletons are out of the closet, literally, bones. I feel like you may not speak for a couple of days or so, especially if you guys get into an argument, because I sense that. But then there's going to be like a phone call or a contact or a knock on the door. Like, hey, I know you and I haven't spoken for a while. And when I tried to talk to you the other day, you seem to be hot-headed or I was hot-headed, but, I think I'm ready to talk now. This talk, this contact will transform both of you. Again, look at this. With the Temperance with the Death card, if this is not healing and transformation, I don't know what is. And so my Temperance was in the reverse. When it came to this soulmate energy of yours, the soulmate person, because someone here is not healing, and it's a cycle between the both of you that's been repeated in lifetime after lifetime. I sense 4, but it doesn't have to be. I know there's a lifetime here. That's okay. That's okay. Because your souls are so familiar with each other that you'll see each other again. Maybe it won't happen in the next 2 weeks. Maybe in the next couple of months, someone after this hot, heated conversation, because this could be a hot, heated conversation too, but I don't sense it. Nevertheless, there's going to be a reunion. The passion just never left. This is the thing, folks. Don't tell me that the passion left. The passion never left the relationship between you two. How can it? It's your soulmate. And I don't use that word lightly. Last card, last spread. Wheel of Fortune, 2 of Swords, and the Death card again, folks. Well, someone here has Scorpio in your chart. All right. All right. So my Jupiter. Sagittarius is also here, but I had mentioned all fire signs. All right. Jupiter's here with the 2 of Swords and the Death card. Yeah, your reading is very significant, folks. Yeah, I have I'm gonna just call out some majors here, okay? These are just my majors, but I have Scorpio, Libra, Taurus, Sag, Virgo, Cancer. Yeah. But it doesn't have to mean anything. So, yeah, see, I sense someone had cheated before in the past. Yeah, this could have been a third party situation. Big time. All right, so that's what the argument's going to be about. All right, well, that's pretty tough. It is pretty tough to have an argument after you haven't spoken to this person and you get in contact with this person. And I don't know how that's going to happen. You guys are you're having contact with each other. There's going to be contact. You're going to talk about this third party situation. It's going to come up. It's just going to come up. You can't avoid it. Because the universe is saying, you need to heal. I need you guys to heal this relationship with my Wheel of Fortune. I need you guys to heal this relationship because it may not be important for the relationship, but it's important for both of you individually. Again, I sense a cycle that needs to be completed. You know, this is, I don't know if anyone's ever watched Game of Thrones. This is like the opening scene of Game of Thrones, if I remember correctly, from the first episode. It's as if this zombie didn't fill in the circle. Like the arm, these are body parts, by the way. One of the arm is missing. And the universe is saying, wait a minute, I haven't completed my circle. Or you guys haven't completed your circle. There needs to be healing. You guys need to close the cycle. Okay? Because we've done this before in other lifetimes. I'm over it. Just talk to each other. Yeah, you guys have communicate. This is a problem. You have communication problems. One or both of you have communication problems. And it's a bad thing. Yes, it's a bad thing. But I don't think you guys are doing it on purpose. There's miscommunication going on here. Yes, there might have been a third party energy. Someone here is stubborn. That's not the point. Leave your ego aside. Just leave your ego aside. Your ego has nothing to do with the healing. Actually, it's going to make it worse if you bring your ego into it. So I sense somebody here is stubborn. Okay. I had sensed 3 people, right? So somebody did put you in a third party energy before, the soulmate of yours. Somebody here is defensive, but most of all, egotistical. Both of you have amazing hearts. I know that both of you have amazing hearts. The problem is that there's other people in the party, right? In both of you, in your environment, outside your relationship, I should say. And it's been a problem. There hasn't been no clarity, but there's clarity or a conversation that's about to happen. It's not going to go well. It's not going to go well. I love the depiction of my 8 of Wands here because this is exactly how I'm feeling the conversation. Very fiery. I sense both of you, I did say Aries, right? Aries, Scorpio, Mars is here big time. That energy of Mars. There's going to be an argument. I don't know how else to tell you. But my last card was the Death in the reverse. Interesting. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, I think there's going to be a reunion, especially when I see this lotus flower here. It's not going to be over. And if it's just you guys are just communicating because there's clarity that needs to be said or heard, Egos and stubbornness needs to be stepped aside, but there's no difference actually. Ego is stubbornness and stubbornness is ego. But that's fine, when it comes to communication, but not in your relationship. Listen, I don't care how you treat other people. The universe is saying, I need you guys to close this cycle. Please do me a favor, do me a solid. And I'm not kidding. I just sense it really bad. I don't know why they want you to do that. That's interesting. Well, wow. Okay. It just made sense to me just now. All right, well, that makes sense why the death card is here 2 times. Sorry, it just took a really bad turn for me. I'm gonna say it because sometimes when I don't say these things, my audience gets upset with me. Like, well, what was the message? I don't care how negative it is, but I'm gonna say it. I say it anyway, sometimes, and sometimes I do use my discretion. But there is going to be a death here, not metaphorically. Although there is transformation happening between the both of you, and the universe does want you to repair your relationship, whether you're together with this person or not. There's going to be a death here. It seems that you guys lose each other prematurely in every lifetime. Meaning, it looks like you guys have like an argument or a disagreement, or you stop talking to each other, but there's still so much love and passion that by the time someone finds out that they lost the love of their life, it's too late. They can't talk to that person 6 feet under. I sense that for some of you, there was a seance. It's when people call the dead in past lifetimes, or you may do it in this lifetime. Someone may do it within the next couple of weeks. I don't know why. But anyway, what I sense mostly is past lifetime. Someone here is also an empath. I sense someone here as an empath, an intuitive person, a witch. I want to say warlock. Especially when I see these two cards together. My death card, Ace of Swords, and I sensed it with my Hermit. But a seance was done when you lost the love of your life in your past lifetime. You came here with this same energy of losing the love of your life. You meet the love of your life in this lifetime. You meet the love of your life in this lifetime. And you have an argument, or someone did, someone wrong, or miscommunication, whatever the case may be. You guys are soulmates, and the relationship was separated, and now you're both mad at each other, or talk, bad things about each other. Yet there's so much passion between the both of you. It's disgusting. But you don't want to admit it, or at least one of you don't want to admit it. And the reason why the universe is so adamant of having you guys repair your relationship in this lifetime, whether you get back together or not, it doesn't matter. It's because they want you to close the cycle of this not talking to each other, not repairing the relationship, not forgiving one another. Because by the time that happens, someone always passes away, and nothing was ever accomplished. There was, that's it. There's no, I'm sorry. There's no, let me listen to your side of the story. There's no, this one last hug or one last kiss. Because someone always dies. And someone's always left alone. Like, alone. Even when they're with someone, they're still alone. Wow, I didn't expect that. All right. If you need a private reading, my email is in the description box. Love you. Bye.